So, Floris, in the past year, I noticed that a lot of customers, they usually 3 or 4 years ago, they negotiated a very high discount. And we see that Microsoft is now offering lower discounts in all agreements. So they're really pushing back on discount. What's your opinion on that? Why is Microsoft doing that?
Because increasing discount is an unmanageable principle. That's it. It's as easy as that.
Hmm.
So that's why we give some pointers as well around your preparation for your negotiation. Because if you currently enjoy a 30% discount, that's already very steep. What's the next level? 50, and then 70, and then 90. Well, that's not discounts that Microsoft is ever going to grant you. So in order to stay within your budget that you have, you need to deal with things a different way.
Yeah.
Um, Microsoft does the same, but from the other perspective. So what they look at is, oh, we previously gave them a 30% discount. The average discount we give such a customer of such size is, I don't know, 18. We need to bring that discount down. How are we going to do that?
Yeah.
And they do that on all levels and on all fronts, especially when business desk is involved. So when the business desk is involved, these people usually tend to look at profitability of products, but also at the total profitability of a deal.
Hmm.
And they will use all the benchmark information that they have internally. And if they think the benchmark shows a lower percentage value for a deal, they will easily um, tell the sales team that they need to negotiate a lower discount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, and it can be very transparent sometimes, and sometimes it's a black box. If they're very transparent about it, usually it's quite honest. If if it doesn't feel like there's a lot of transparency there, then usually there's more to be gained, I think, and that's when you know that you should do your best to up the discount and up your efforts in your negotiation,
Yeah.
because then it's usually just an individual sales person trying to close a target.
Yeah. So you briefly touched the business desk. Do you think that our clients negotiate a better deal when they are when they are having a deal that has been approved by Microsoft Business Desk or within the sales empowerment team?
It depends, and it can go both ways. So that's a bit of a shitty answer to give, but with the business desk, you get someone who is very, very knowledgeable, very, very transparent about possibilities. So if your deal goes towards the business desk, do make time to have the conversation with that person as well. Discuss with the business desk and not the sales team, because a lot of clutter will be in those discussions with the sales teams, and you should get it directly from the source. And dealing directly with business desk, it might get you certain points that are very important for your company that supersede discount. So usually everyone tends to think, I need the highest possible discount. Well, there are situations where it might be much more interesting to get, I don't know, certain uh, custom amendments added to your contract. And um, if you get into such a situation, discount might be secondary. Um, but you're still able to negotiate the high discounts with the Microsoft Business Desk. You just need to come well prepared.
Yeah.
If you don't come well prepared, you're not going to get anything. So
Yeah.
in that sense, if you're not well prepared and you just want to do a easy negotiation, do stick with the Microsoft sales team, because they tend to be easily persuaded to give a higher discount.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. That's the way I see it as well. Um, I think there's also a difference between the size of our clients. Not we usually see that global clients are always have some kind of business desk involvement. Um, and the clients that are usually within level A, B, C are often handled with with the sales empowerment. Also, depending on the region you are active in.
And that has to deal with the simple fact as well that the business desk is not very scalable. So if you're a very large customer, like a global Fortune 500 company, you usually have a dedicated business desk in the territory or area that you are in. But if you are a smaller organization with a couple of hundred or a couple of thousand users, then they typically might say, well, you don't even pass the threshold on revenue basis
Yeah.
for a business desk entry that actually exists. So you don't do enough revenue to even be able to get any custom or customizations to your contract.
Hmm.
Or they tell you, well, just figure it out with your sales team because these requests we're not even going to respond to. And if you are an organization with a couple of thousand people, you might pass the threshold, the revenue threshold, but then these business desk people that these requests land with usually have tens, twenties, hundreds of different cases on their desk. So they immediately will skim through it and create their um, decision based on a few pointers that they get from the sales team. And usually the answer is, okay, no, we're not going to do it. Next case.